Alright, part 3 of chapter 4. So when you come out of the Trident Fort, there's a lockbox here. It has a China Lake. You can take it if you want. It really doesn't matter since, you're really not gonna encounter enough enemies to really justify taking it with you. If I remember right, the Axe Fort, I think it's only the 5 enemies in the little water enclosed area. It's like 1 heavy shotgunner and like 4. Oh no, it's 2 heavy shotgunners and 3 enemies. 3 normal guys with them, if I remember right. I recorded this like 4-5 days ago now, so I'm not completely remembering. And I kept the driving to this one just because it's really not that far away. And when you do get over here, there is a lockbox, and it has a Desert Eagle in it. So, like I said in the last video, 2 of the guys in that second wave have Desert Eagles with them, so I should have picked those up. And then on top of this box where I had a good amount of Desert Eagle ammo, but like I said, outside of the enemies in that one section coming up, I don't remember there being any other enemies to deal with. So it's kind of entirely up to you what you want to do, especially since after this group of enemies, I don't think we have any enemies until chapter 6, because chapter 5 is pretty much just all like platforming and shit. You have like the little mini fight with a Sov, but other than that, you're not really using. Actually, no, I shouldn't say that, because you have the part where you're running away from the armored truck. So you are dealing with some enemies while you're trying to work around the path there. So forget what I said. But killing the enemies, you tend to get a good amount of ammo from things, so it's really not too big of an issue there. But so what I end up doing for this area, when you get into the area, you know, you want to immediately duck back into the water so that the enemies don't like see you. When we get to it, I forgot we have to pick up the I forget what the fuck you call these things. But basically what you want to do when you get into that area is that you want to hang on to the structure in the middle where one of the heavy shotgunners is, and if you're quick enough, you can catch one of the enemies and the other heavy kind of like towards the back a ways. If you get a good grenade throw, which I didn't get, you'll be able to kill both of them pretty quickly. And usually what will happen is this heavy shotgunner that's closer to me, he'll run over to where they were, so then you can just immediately chuck a grenade at him, and then you just have like the last like 2 guys. But I ended up getting a little unlucky with my grenades, and so I still had this heavy shotgunner shooting at me. But you want to take that dude out with the Desert Eagle, and that was my, I think it was 30 kills with gold weapons, which is actually easier to get than you would think it is, since a lot of the enemies tend to be carrying the gold weapons with them. But as you can see, 3 body shots to the heavy shotgun with a Desert Eagle will put him down pretty quick. It's probably only 2 for headshots, 1 to take off their helmet, and then probably the next one's just done, dead. So, but after that, I just pick up a normal pistol, just because of some of the encounters when you're running away from the Jeep. You want to be able to very quickly blind fire if you're hanging on a ledge, since there is kind of a, I guess, like a specific pattern that you need to do to get through there. But actually no, you know what, as I'm thinking about that I'm talking about something that's in the next chapter. I'm so fucking dumb. Forgetting this is the whole puzzle. Like I said, I recorded this almost like a week ago, so I'm misremembering shit. So there's a trophy for doing all 3 of these rooms without resetting them, and I already got the trophy on my first run through because I used someone's guide that was already on YouTube. But basically, if you follow the path that I do for these puzzles, you'll unlock that trophy pretty easily. But other than that, it's this, and then it's the wheel puzzle at the end. I will just let this play out, and I will see you in chapter 5.
Right, got it. Come on over. Nice, right behind you. Figured we'd have one more to go. You know that? Everything always comes in threes. You'll see. That would have hurt. Okay, what next? Oh, felt that one whiz by. Oh, fresh air. Let's make an axe. Oh, what the hell? That's not fair. Nice to see you. I've had my fair share of screw-ups. You just pick yourself up and move on.
I don't like to fail.
No one does, love. Let's head back to the car. Gotta love a shortcut.
Glad we don't have to go back the way we came.
I would have made you dodge the axes.
If you want to look anywhere else out there, now's the time to do it.
Right. Look, for what it's worth, it's your kick-ass reputation that got you this job. Plus, I figured you could use some money.
You're not wrong.
Honestly, though, it's actually nice working with a woman for a change.
Too right. Not many of us out here. This one arms dealer demanded to speak to the man in charge, then tried backing out when I informed him I was running the show.
Ugh, what did you do?
Broke both his legs. The rebels haven't left this spot.
Yeah.
I think we've lost them.
She who fights and drives away lives to fight another day.
Right. Pick it back up?
Yeah. So, anyway. You're not kidding.
Just trying to level the playing field.
Oh, don't cross Ross.
I should put that one on my business card.
Can't you just walk away? Be done with Shoreline?
I was born into it. I don't have a choice.
Oh, there's always a choice.
Beautiful out here.
This your first visit to India?
Yeah.
Not a lot of perks in this line of work, but travel is definitely one of them.
Where have you been?
Ah, where haven't I been?
Whichever question works for you.
Well, I haven't been to the States.
Really?
Yeah, well, the stuff I'm looking for is usually old, right? The US was only founded a couple of 100 years ago.